chicka, chicka, boom, chicka, yeah. Just for Fun podcast is brought to you by J. Grover Contracting and Property Management. With over 30 years of experience, you can feel confident that all of your property management needs will be fulfilled. No job is too large or too small for J. Grover Contracting. Leaky faucet? They got you. Broken fence? No problem. Do you need to paint the top of a fucking 32.5-foot interior entryway today while dodging vertical blinds and not getting paint on them? Bitch, I just did that shit today. Proudly serving the Central Texas area for over 15 years, J. Grover Contracting is your best bet when it comes to taking care of your home. Thank you, J. Grover Contracting and Property Management. Go hit up our homie Fatal at Suicide Girls UK, OHMYFATAL. Oh, my Fatal. Go listen to Matt Bird. That's MATTBYRDE on Instagram and Twitter. And if you would like to look in our podcast description down below, Steve's Spotify playlist that he curates, which is constantly evolving and being updated. And now
I just put a dirty song on that playlist today.
You just put a dirty song on there?
Yeah, dude, I put a song on there that like I listened to for the first time today. I was like, this song is so fucking nasty. I gotta put this on here right now.
I love it. So everyone go check that out. And without further ado, this is episode 40, Drunkcast. Sing us in, Steve! I'll sing us in. Just for fun! Just for fun! Just for fun, for fun! Podcast! Podcast!
Episode 40, Drunkcast edition, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. What's up, buddy?
What up?
What is this dirty song that you put on your playlist?
I was listening to this drum and bass fucking playlist today from Hospital Records, which is like it's like a drum and bass fucking record label out of the UK, and they updated it like yesterday, and I was listening to it. I stumbled upon this song on the playlist today while I was driving my car to go pick up some beer, and I was like, God damn, this shit is fucking filthy. So I threw that on the playlist.
Nice. Coleman says Coleman says he'll be on after they put the baby to sleep.
Yeah, I just saw that. He like literally said that verbatim, so I think he just copied and pasted.
What's up, Coleman? Fucking A, man. I fucking...
Alright, hold on. Before we get too far, let me shout this song out.
To what? My ankles?
Sunday Grunge by Whiny. Go listen to that song. That song is fucking dirty.
Sunday Grunge?
Yes, you got it. Oh shit, dude. I just realized that Lord Huron put like interactive fucking, not interactive, but like 3D artwork up on Spotify. Basically, like artwork just keeps changing on your phone as it plays.
Like, as it plays through the song, the artwork keeps changing?
Yeah, fuck it, as it plays through the album, rather. What'd you say?
This this chick, I think it might have, it was, who the fuck was it? Bjorn, I think, put out like some interactive album where like it was a visual experience to go along with the album, and you can like press different buttons to tweak how the album played, and it would show like different like trippy artwork while you were watching it. This is like a few years ago.
That's cool. I remember this band 68 put out, when they like first put out their first record, first full length, they put a music video out for this song, but it came in two parts. It was like, one was like watching the drummer play the song, and one was watching the guitar player play the song, and you had to like
Sync it up.
To get yeah, you had to get the two tracks to play together by having like the two YouTube videos and two different windows, and, like hitting basically play within the 3-second time limit what the guitar player video gave you.
That's dope.
And like I pulled it off. It was like fucking kind of hard to do because it would always be like a millisecond behind. And I was like, God damn it! But then I finally pulled it off, and it was actually really fucking cool once I got it to play correctly. And then I go over to Facebook, and someone had already just like gotten this website to play two YouTube videos at once. I was like, what the fuck? I spent like half an hour trying to do that. Someone's just got this fucking website that does it for you.
Fucking pieces of fucking automatic shit.
You know what I'm saying? Are you lining out this pit?
Yeah.
My man.
I will say, though, I do prefer an automatic transmission when it comes to a car because I am a fucking retard when it comes to stick shift.
Yeah, dude. Nothing turns me on like a fucking female that knows how to drive stick shift because I'm like, I can't even do that. And I'm not saying that I can do everything females can do, but I'm just saying, like, it's fucking sexy. I don't know why.
Because you're thinking of her doing that to your pee-pee?
No, not quite, but...
Okay, I just lost count again, so let me go to the other side here.
Just for fun, podcast.
Oh, now you want to sing us in, fucking asshole. Man, let's go to bed real quick. You gotta remember, Steve, in these early... Oh, wait. Yeah, let's do the north to south thing. I was thinking it would be fun to, like, dig pits all around, like, our bed area here, so we eventually have to, like, build a bridge out. But I think we should do the north to south thing. That would be fun. Just don't shit on my bridge when I build it.
I'm gonna shit on your bridge. I don't know why you're building a bridge.
It's just gonna be like a...
follow the wall.
I'm gonna fall off, man.
You're gonna fucking fall off the wall now as it is.
I know, I don't want to fall off any more than I need to.
No, what I'm saying is, like, all you gotta do is just follow this wall. And, like, you're already gonna fall off, because it's like, there's nothing here, so just, like, leave it alone.
No, I'm building a bridge. Leave me alone.
Alright, but I think your bridge is fucking retarded.
Yeah. It's only gonna be, like, 3 blocks wide.
All I'm gonna do is shit talk it, just so you know.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
God damn it.
God damn it.
So what are we sipping on first? Some of the Deutsche Scotch.
Johnny Walker Black, buddy.
I like that. Oh. I'm ready to get weird.
Yeah, man, I got 340s waiting for me in the fridge.
I'm
funky.
I'm ready to, like, start telling stories that... I'm ready to start telling stories that I had forgot about, you know what I mean? When we get real deep, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot about that. Okay, hold on. To your ankles.
I'm ready for it to get so late in the night that you get hiccups and call the fucking podcast.
Yeah, I know, right? Alright, can you hold on for a second? 3, 4.
Hold on to what? My cankles?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm done counting.
Whew.
Yeah, man, I was like painting this fucking entryway today. Well, not all. Hey, buddy.
That was me.
That's not all I did today. We did a couple other things in the morning, which I was like, well, that doesn't really make much sense because, you know. But anyway, It took me like the better part of... Dude,
you keep walking in front of my shovel.
you keep swinging your shovel at me, fucking piece of shit. But it took like the
I was nowhere
better
near
part
you, and
of
then you
like...
just all of a sudden ran in front of me.
It took like the better part of like 7.5 hours, or probably 6.5 to 7 hours, just to paint like the entryway to a house, like the foyer, as it were.
How was young Joseph today?
Seemed to be doing fine. I kept hearing his phone vibrate. Young Joseph, if you're out there, why the fuck are you listening to this podcast?
Is that a bad thing that you kept hearing his phone vibrate?
Well, yeah, that means he's texting people or messaging people, you know what I mean? Like, a lot.
I mean, you kind of do that, though. Like, you definitely text me back when you're at work.
Yeah, but if I get a text to my phone, I know that it's potentially important. And actually, when I was texting you, I was actually smoking a cigarette anyway. I was taking a fiver. You know what I mean? But it was
gotcha.
like kind of like a persistent thing. But we were talking today because I had to have the ladder like really extended. Like they had like this crazy fucking chandelier hanging from this entryway, and like right like the position that I had to put my ladder in to get around it, it was like very precarious. And so I had to pull him off what he was doing to stand on the bottom of it, you know what I mean? And he's standing down there. He's like, "Oh man, you know what came out today?" And I'm like, "Super Troopers 2 and God of War, I guess." He was like, "Yeah." He probably didn't even know what the fuck I was talking about. He was like, "Oh yeah, God of War, man." I was like, "Yeah, I don't know, blah blah." We chatted about that for a second. And he's like, "Oh yeah, and it's 420 too." I was like, "Yeah, duh." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, this dude's still 19." But I'm like, "Yeah, what the fuck did I say?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna smoke later. You can come get high with..." I was like, "You want to go get high later?" He's like, "Well, yeah, it depends on if we get paid." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, I mean, we got to get paid, right? I don't, like, because you got to pay for it, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I got a grip of weed, man." He's like, "But I don't have any money." I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?" Like, I'm just, like, extending an offer, like, "Hey, if you want to come get high later." I'm like, "Dude, I got a grip of weed. We can get high if you want." He's like, "Oh." And I was like, I said something like, "Yeah, if I didn't like you, you would have to pay for weed, and also, if I didn't like you, I wouldn't smoke with you anyway." You know, okay. And he didn't bring it up again, so I guess he just didn't want to get high. But I don't think he's ever smoked weed before. And I definitely do not want to bust anyone's weed cherry. Never again. Never again, I say.
I saw a couple funny things today for like 420.
Oh, like leave
them
milk and cookies out for Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, I
one
like
of them.
that.
That was funny. I thought the Dance Gavin Dance merch package they put out for just
Yeah.
this weekend was pretty good. I was like, man, if I had known they were gonna do that, I would have waited. I would have wore the shit out of that poncho, and I need a weed grinder, so you know, would have been a win-win.
Excuse me.
Would have been a win-win. So, and then fucking Lord Huron's record came out today. That was cool. Fucking Super Troopers came out today. Like, I'll watch that eventually. God of War came out today. That's cool. I was like, man, 420's popping.
Yeah, we ended up not getting any money today. Young Joseph gave me a ride home, and we got in the car, and he's like, "Guess I'm not buying God of War today." I was like, "You fucking dork."
He's also
fun
probably
times.
thinking like, man, I sure hope Mark brings up me smoking him out again.
Nope,
That way,
not doing
I
it.
feel like I gotta pay him.
It's hilarious.
That's probably why he didn't freaking bring it up again. It's because he still thought he had to pay you.
I don't know. Maybe. If so, I don't know what the fuck is going on in his head, because I specifically said, "Dude, I got a bunch of weed. We can just smoke. You don't have to pay me anything. What are you talking about, man?"
Opposed to Atlantically said,
Hey. I pacifically said, girl. It was like a blessing in disguise. What's up, Christina? Christina P. Oh, man.
She's pretty sexy for an older bride, I gotta say. Like, she's not even that old, but she's old enough to be like my mom.
Hey, look up Christina P on Road Rules. She's fucking sexy as fuck, man.
I mean, she still kind of is.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, I think she was like 24 at the time when she was on Road Rules or whatever.
I can do that right now.
Hey. You ought to listen to the old Your Mom House podcast. Oh, you don't have much time to listen to podcasts anyway, but she tells like all
I've
the.
mostly been listening just to music.
She tells all the stories of like back then when she was on Road Rules. They're like one of the things she left with was like, well, she always jokes about the only things that I got from Road Rules were enough money to last me 3 months, a motorcycle, and a tramp stamp. I always thought that was pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, man, she looks fucking fine as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, dog?
I do my Under Oath records coming tomorrow. Can't wait to fucking listen to that shit.
Oh, it's the new one?
Yep.
Hooray.
I'm actually seeing them in 2 weeks with Dance Gavin Dance.
Oh, yeah, you fucking piece of shit.
I'm seeing Protest the Hero next Thursday. They're going to play Fortress from front to back, and then a week later I'm seeing fucking Under Oath.
Steve, kick yourself out of this podcast, piece of shit.
Sally Beats kicked me out of the podcast. Mark, guess what time it is?
Time to go to bed.
No, it is beer o'clock. Time
Hooray!
to get this party started in here.
Oh, I like that. You're feeling frisky already. I love it. Boom boo boo. La da 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 da. Bump da boom da boom ba dum ba da da dum bum ba dum bum.
My roommate's having people over again, so here I go being an asshole.
Didn't that happen on the last Drunkcast?
Yeah, it did. Remember, I fucking went and I was like sitting out there for like 30 minutes and I came back and you guys were trying to go to bed. I was like, no!
Oh, yeah, you fucking asshole. That's hilarious.
Hey, buddy, cheers. Let's get this fucking started. Ugh. I have to fucking pee 1,000 times tonight.
I love it. Oh, dude, we can probably sync up a pee at some point then. That'll be fun.
Nah. You know how I am when there's people over and syncing up peas.
What? Just fucking take your PS4 controller in the bathroom with you, weirdo.
No. I'm a weirdo for doing that in the first place.
Yeah, so who cares if someone sees you? Do any of these people know anyone that you're trying to bang?
Dude, I'm trying to bang everyone all the time.
Fine. Fucking asshole.
Lay that slat down, you know what I'm saying?
Slat. I prefer slit, but alright.
My buddy that I don't really hang out with that much. I used to hang out with him all the time when I first moved here. His name is Nick Cross. Nick Cross, what up? You're out there? Why the fuck are you listening to this podcast? He and I used to hang out back in the day, and he's like, he'd always say like, "Oh, my bro trying to get that slat," and it just always used to crack me up. It just kind of stuck with me.
Nick Cross, why you trying to get that slat, son? Slat. Slat reminds me of like fucking mini blinds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my man's trying to hook up in some mini blinds. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, isn't that kind of what a vagina is?
Yo, dog, I fucked this chick last night. That shit was tight, like mini blinds, dog.
It's like a slimy, slippery version of mini blind.
Oh, I love it. Creeper! You right?
Trying to get the skelly bob.
Dude, we both shot the exact same spot. Did you see that? It was like the exact same spot too. That's funny.
Dude, one of us is gonna die tonight. I can feel it in my bones.
We should go to bed. I'm like all looking all over the place. Damn, you know what? I gotta move this base camp.
No, you don't. Do you want to hear how I prepped for today?
I would love to hear how you prepped for tonight.
So I made that Mexican casserole I told you about the other day.
That's not good prepping for tonight, man. You're gonna shit all over the place.
No, hear me out. Like that shit doesn't affect me like it does you for whatever reason. Like it makes me fart, but that's about it. No, here's how I prepped for tonight. Like so the last 2 days, today included, I had that Mexican casserole, and I had that cauliflower with au gratin with shrimp, like that cheesy cauliflower with shrimp.
Oh my god.
And fuck on. Right?
No, I'm just saying that sounds like a tsunami in my fucking intestine.
It wasn't like giant portions or anything. It's like whatever. Anyways, yesterday I had that Mexican casserole for lunch. Then I had that cauliflower au gratin shrimp for dinner. And then I was thinking this morning when I was making my lunch, I was like, I'm gonna get fucked up tonight, and I'd much rather throw up Mexican casserole than fucking cauliflower and shrimp. So I switched it around, and I brought the shrimp for lunch. I was like, that'll be farther down in my stomach that I won't throw that up. And then I had the Mexican casserole for dinner.
Oh man, fucking.
I was like,
I think like the cauliflower would probably come up easier though. You know what I mean?
Oh, probably, but like, dude, I can't. I really like shrimp, and that's like one of the only seafoods I like.
Oh, so you don't want to associate it with barf, yeah?
And so I'm like, I can't fucking throw up shrimp, man. I could throw up beans and tortillas all day, and still eat that shit later on, you know. But like shrimp, I feel like if I catch a nasty one, I'm done.
Dude, every time I order a pizza, I just eat the pizza in excess until like later on I just have to throw up because there's too much food in my stomach. Like I don't know how to handle myself around pizza.
I haven't been like that in so long. I think the last time I made myself throw up from eating too much, I was like 17, and I ate like a grip of my mom's spaghetti, like bowls and bowls.
Oh God.
And I remember I had like noodles hanging from my nose and shit. Like it came out my fucking nose. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. The only thing that does it is pizza, though. Like, I can eat anything else, and even if I'm like, I probably ate a little bit more than I needed, I won't throw up. But like for some reason, I just fucking taste the pizza. And I'm like, oh man, it's so fucking good, and I eat like a good bit, and I'm like, maybe I'll have one more slice. And then later on, I'm like, damn, there's still some more pizza, and eat more pizza, and then eventually, like in the middle of the night, I'll just be like, oh man, I can't sleep. I'm kind of a little uncomfortable, like, why can't I sleep? I'm like, maybe I'll drink some water. And I'm like, I feel slightly more uncomfortable now. Shit, I probably had too much pizza, man.
In your stomach.
I fucking...
That bread went like grew 3 sizes, like the richest heart in your stomach.
I fucking so gross. Every fucking time I
That's
throw up.
fucking hilarious.
That's why I don't order pizza anymore. Because I'm
Um,
like, I'm just gonna eat that shit until I fucking throw up. You dummy, stop doing that.
yeah, the way I avoid doing that, dude, is like every time I order pizza, it's just me eating it. So I like portion it out. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna eat 2 or 3 slices right now, and then I'm done. And then tomorrow I'll have 2 slices for lunch or some shit like that, you know. And then like 2 slices the next day, and then it'll be gone or some shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like I
Yeah, I can't do
avoid
that.
overeating on the pizza because I'm just like I have it planned out for like meals.
Dude, I fucking do that too. Where I mean, I don't do that, but I mean, I only order pizza for myself too. You know what I mean? I'm just like, damn, there's still more pizza. God damn, let me eat another slice of that shit. You know what I mean? It's only pizza
Yeah,
though.
I just don't do that for whatever reason. Like with anything, I always portion it out. Like even sometimes when I go out to eat, I'm like, man, if I save half of this, I'll have 2 meals out of it.
Yeah. I eat regular portions of everything else. It's just pizza is the only thing. But it's only pizza that I like. If I had like Little Caesars pizza, I had a slice, I'd be like, man, that shit fucking sucks. I'm not eating any more of that. You know what
I
I
don't know.
mean?
The last time I had Little Caesars, man, I thought it was bomb. Like for what it was, I thought it was like cheap pizza. Like I don't know. The last time I had Little Caesars, the way I remember it, I would rather eat that than Domino's.
Oh, for sure. Like they both suck, but I'd much rather have Little Caesars. But like, I dig their fucking crazy bread though, man. That shit is my jam.
Yeah,
So I haven't had that
don't
in
have a
forever.
Papa John's or a fucking Pizza Hut around here, so we have like Domino's. That's the only fast food pizza we have.
Ah,
So like
sucks.
I always go to the mom and pop pizza shops around here, which are really fucking good. They're just expensive.
Yeah.
Um, there's like Magpie, which is like this like clay oven fucking baked pizza that's amazing, but the portions are kind of small. Or there's Village Pizza, which is like pan pizza, and it's kind of like it's pretty greasy, but like
Crazy.
pat that shit down, pat that shit down with a napkin, and it's fucking delicious. But it's like $20 a pizza. It's just like fuck.
Dude, that fucking pizza joint we went to with your grandma was the shit, man.
That was Magpie, yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit was fucking dope. The
Yeah,
beer,
it's
not
it's
so
fucking,
good, but pizza was dope.
that place is super good. It's like the portions are a little small for like what you pay, you know.
Yeah. I thought it was quite tasty. I remember thinking it
Oh,
was
for
quite
sure. I
tasty. I
love
don't
that
remember
place.
what it tastes like, but.
It's really tasty. You're not wrong.
So you
If
still
I
live
can
like
afford it,
fairly
I'll go
close to
there
there, right?
every time. What?
I said you still live fairly close to there, right? Like you didn't move that far away from there when you moved.
No, I just like moved to the other side of the hill from there. Like, you remember Poet Seat
Yeah.
that we went to the top of? Yeah, I live on the back side of that now.
Oh, okay. So you're just like right around the corner.
Yeah, basically, I just got to drive over the hill by Poet Seat, and then I'll be right there at that pizza joint.
Yeah, I actually remember. I remember like what the street looks like. And is that the movie theater that you always go to? The one right on the top of the street there?
No, I normally drive to the one in Hadley, which is like 30 minutes away, just because they have like it's a Cinemark and it's like really nice.
Oh, okay. Did they put the
I don't know,
reclining
'cause
seats there yet?
No, they have those down by Taylor's place though. Sometimes
those
when
are
I go to see
dope.
movies down there, yeah, we go and get the fucking theater with the reclining seats, and it's like so chill.
I know, right? And it makes you not have to pee as much because you're kind of like halfway laying down, you know? Are you thinking of peeing now?
What'd you say?
Oh. Oh, I thought your controller died.
Hey, buddy.
When you're reclining in those movie seats, it makes you not have to pee as much because you're like halfway laying down, you know? You don't have as much pressure on your
No,
bladder.
I know.
So anyway,
Anyway, I feel like the internet just fucked up the flow of our conversation. But
pizza, movie theaters. What did the internet do to you, Steve?
I don't know. It made it like it gave us like a lag, so it's like you kept repeating yourself.
Oh, I thought you meant like you were checking the internet. Stay away from the internet, Steve. Even though we are on the internet. Is this the border here? Right there.
I don't know.
I believe it is. We just forgot to dig out one block.
Dude, I was laughing pretty fucking hard when I sent that girl that fucking gif of Venus.
How does that shit go?
I almost spilled this lava.
There's lava already?
We're already hit. Yeah, there's already lava, dude.
The fuck? Fucking pieces of shit. Where's that? Over
Worst pit ever. Careful over here. Watch that fourth step.
Oh, it's on the border there. Whoa. Dude, let's just go do something else so no one dies this time.
No, this is good. We're pretty fresh in here. We can go get some sand. We're not too fucked up. We can get rid of this lava.
Alright, I'll go get the sand. I'm gonna fucking die getting the sand, probably. Do you think 34 sand will be enough? That's what I found up here.
No, I'm gonna go grab a bunch of more stacks.
Where did the rest of it go? There was a bunch down here, I thought.
I exported it all.
Because we'll never need it down here again. Hey, hop into bed, please, and then I'm gonna... So I can go pee.
Alright, why don't you make a bunch of pickaxes while I'm gone?
Yeah, I was about to do that, but I gotta go pee first.
And I should actually grab everything that goes to the storage facility while I'm here.
You took the sand all the way down there? There's some in the hub station.
No!
Fucking piece of shit. I love you! Mark, go pee-pee on the podcast like
hey,
that.
why don't you grab a fucking stone shovel and shovel your way out of here?
Hey! I can only imagine what's going on my TV screen right now. Boop. And no, Just for Fun podcast, I am not washing my hands. Because my dick is cleaner than my hands. Watch one day, I'm like, and yes, I am washing my hands. Because I accidentally got shit on my hands. All right.
All right. Now, ladies.
Yeah.
Lend me some sugar. I am your neighbor.
Okay, now, fellas. Steve, that's your cue.
Yeah.
What's cooler than being cool?
Ice cold.
I said what? I said what? What's cooler than being cool?
Ice cold.
Dude, that was like a cultural revolution, that song, almost. You know what I mean?
Fucking change the game of pop music.
Changing the games. Changing the game, sucker. Oh, I'd have been so fucking peeved if you took all this fucking cobblestone from up here.
No, I told you I was just taking the things that go to the storage facility. I can't believe our secondary storage facility is almost full. We're gonna have to make chests on this podcast for that storage facility if we have to export.
Good pod. Steve, I have so much wood that I need to put in your inventory.
Please dip your wood into my inventory.
Chicka, yeah.
Pagoda.
Pagoda, indeed. Do you see the pagoda? Oh, you're going by boat. You never want to go by boat. I swear, audience members, Steve doesn't like me.
Dude, this tree looks nice.
Really? You like it?
Yeah. Here you are trying to burn it down.
I don't think it looks like a bonsai tree, though.
Dude, it's Minecraft. Everything's shaped like blocks. You can only get things. You're like, hey, look at my grill. I think it looks pretty much like a grill. I'm like, dude, it doesn't look like a grill because it's Minecraft. This is that same kind of thing.
How come tables and chairs look like tables and chairs, though? That's the fucked up part. You know what I mean?
They don't. They look like stairs. And blocks.
How come a pit looks like a pit then? Hey! Bringing it back. Because what?
I love how this world doesn't render buildings as quick as it does item frames, so you can just see things floating in the sky in the distance.
That's probably more like an issue with my internet or my PS4 than yours.
Always blaming it on the internet or the PS4, but never because you're a piece of shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a piece of shit. But yeah, that is funny.
Oh, dude, I got the best hungover fucking breakfast plan for tomorrow.
Ooh, I like that.
You want to hear about it?
Yeah.
My mom made those, holy shit, dude, we almost have a whole chest of zombie flesh.
Oh, dude, I do have a whole chest of zombie flesh at the gold farm. But anyway, what'd your mom make?
She made the homemade Hawaiian rolls the other day.
Yeah, yeah.
Dinner. And I got some fucking lunch meat ham, and I'm gonna fry that up with some eggs and some cheese and some basil pesto and put those on the Hawaiian rolls. Oh.
Dude, didn't Gary's mom make like pineapple upside down cake?
Yeah, she did.
Dude, you should talk about all that shit for a minute and be super descriptive about this woman and their family. Throw in some details that I may not know of.
Dude, I don't know. You got a list of questions out of me. I don't know what to say.
Just like describe this woman making a pineapple upside down cake and give some backstory.
I don't know. It was like the first time she made pineapple upside down cake. She's like 95 years old.
You know how to do this. You're a professional. What are you talking about? You give me a list of questions. What are you talking about? You know how to do this. You're fucking professional. I'm a professional. I'm a professional. That's like some popular rap song, probably from like a few years ago. That is like, now that I sing the lyric on it, it's like, oh, you're so fucking old, man. You know, it's only like 2 years ago, though.
Fucking old piece of shit.
Old school is like the new school, though. Like, it's cool to be retro, but retro, like, there's specific definitions for retro. Like, retro shoes would be like from the 70s, but retro music is from like 2005. You know what I mean? Retro shirt is from like the 90s. Retro pants is from like 2 weeks ago. Like, oh, that's retro already. What the fuck are you doing? You know?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, I understand what you're talking about, but I'm like, whoever gave you these exact definitions,
I
don't
just
know
hear
what the fuck they're on about.
I hear people describing different things as retro, but I'm like, wait a second, that was from like 5 years ago. Meanwhile, retro music could be from any generation. You know what I mean? Like, to me, retro is one of those words that when you say it's retro, that doesn't mean like a specific year or time frame for me, because retro
Dude, I
pants.
can't wait to be like, here, check out this band from 30 years ago, and it's like, fucking like, my dick you later. Ba, 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 ba.
But would that be retro?
I mean, in 30 years, I hope so.
Doesn't it mean like retroactive? Like it comes back like in a cycle, kind of?
I mean, I hope so.
I hope it comes back in a cycle too, but like I think that's what retro is short for, retroactive. I think.
I just can't wait to the, like, for instance, like, when Taylor's daughter is old enough and she's like, my dad and his friends were listening to this bullshit music the other day, and it's like,
That's hilarious.
fucking Protest the Hero. She's like, that music's so old and dated. Ew.
They already remixed that song like 4 times. What are you doing? My favorites to get mad at are the remix rap records that are remixing like an old song. Like Nicki Minaj did a song called Anaconda, but it's like the sample from Baby
Dude,
Got Back.
Fuck that song.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck that song.
Those are my favorite to be mad at. But like almost every hip hop record from the 90s was a sample of a famous song, or like a, maybe not famous, but like an old song, you know?
Sure.
Like Ice Cube, It Was a Good Day. You know what I'm talking about? You know that song, It Was a Good Day by Ice Cube.
Yeah.
That's like an old
I
soul.
didn't have to use my AK.
That the beat for that song is really the instrumental from an old school 70s soul song. You know what I mean? And then people have taken the Ice Cube beat version of that song and remixed their shit over that, and they're like, oh, that's just a remix of Ice Cube shit. Meanwhile, Ice Cube took that instrumental from the 70s. You know? It's actually a really good song, too.
Speaking of old samples, I made that reference to that BC Boy song the other day. I was like, oh, well, if I knew it was going to be that kind of party, I'd stick my dick in the mashed potatoes. I said that shit at work the other day because someone mentioned the BC Boy, so I immediately started saying that.
Oh, did they get the reference?
Fucking, I had everyone laughing, dude. They're like, oh, shit, I forgot about that song. I was like, yeah, my buddy always
What's that song called, Steve?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
but
you're welcome, you piece of shit.
And it made everyone laugh, so I was like, yes.
If it helps you next time, it's called B-Boys Make with the Freak Freak. Or
B-Boys Make with the Freak Freak.
B-Boys.
Guess who will not be remembering that?
Yeah. It's B-Boys Makin with the Freak Freak, I think is what it is. Gotta write that down.
Did I tell you about my insurance yesterday?
I don't know, but first, verify your social security number.
Okay.
Creeper!
It's
God damn it!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm not sure if you told me about your insurance yesterday.
So basically, I got a check back from my insurance. Oh, I got kicked out of the game. Please tell me we didn't stop broadcasting.
Nope.
Anyways, I got a check back from my insurance yesterday, and my mom dropped it off at work because I have my mail sent to her house because I've moved around so much and blah blah blah. You got to send me a couple more invites because I didn't work. And, I was like, oh shit, I hope my insurance is still in effect. Yeah, she was like, oh, you better call them. So I called them, and they're like, yeah, you got billed back. It looks like you overpaid on your insurance. I was like, overpaid? I thought my insurance was on a 12-month cycle, like pay up my insurance every month. They're like, no. Your insurance is on a 10-month cycle. I was like, 10 months? Yeah. They're like, yeah, that's like pretty standard for insurance. I'm like, what the fuck? So they're like, yeah, we sent you the money back since you overpaid, and you don't have to pay next month either, and then you have to start paying again in June.
Nice.
And I was like, that's fucking dope. I have basically an extra $100 in my budget for the next 2 months.
Nice.
Then I went and spent 20 of it today on beer.
I was wondering when you were going to get to the point of what you spent some of it on.
Well, immediately when I got it, I was like, I want to spend all of this right now. Buy a pizza, something like this and that, scuba diving. So I'm like, no, I was like, no, I gotta save it. And then I went and bought all the beer for tonight's Drunkcast, and I was like, all right, well, that's what I spent a little bit of it on. The rest is gonna go to saving.
Yeah. You're like, damn, I can have 2 Drunkcasts.
Dude, I could have 4 Drunkcasts if I were to keep buying fucking 40s and shit. The reason my bill was so high is because I bought a nip of Johnny Walker Black Label, and then I bought this Central Waters Peruvian Morning Stout. I bought 2 bottles of it, and one to put in the cellar, and then one I drank with my dinner.
Oh.
So that's that 4-pack of that Peruvian Morning Stout is $16.99. So 2 bottles was like $9 basically.
God damn, boy. So you were like, lubricating up already with dinner. I like it.
Yeah, just taking the edge off. But it was like I had it with food, so it was like, didn't really do anything.
It did something though. Took the edge off. You know what really takes my edge off?
So one of my friends posted an article today. They're like, if you drink every day, you may have an alcohol problem. And I was like, bitch, give me a fucking break.
My only problem with alcohol is that there isn't enough of it. Am I right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I have like, most nights I have 1 beer a night, and it's just to take the edge off. Because otherwise I'm sitting here like, motherfucker, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Fucking gotta kill someone. Fucking murder their dog. But if I have that 1 beer, I'm like, nah, man, everything's cool. I love everybody. Talking to my homie. Everything's cool. Gotta dig on some blocks.
Hey, I was thinking the other day, people were talking about, of course, on a podcast, people were joking about trying to hide a body, and then someone was like, yeah, you're probably the only guy I'd hide a dead body for. And I was like, wait a second, you'd hide a dead body for him? And I was thinking, like, is there anyone in my life that I would help hide a dead body? I think you're probably the only person.
Oh, that warms my heart. Taylor's the only person I'd help hide a dead body.
Not me?
Sorry, I saw the joke opening and I had to take it. Not me.
But I was like, if I had to help my dad hide a dead body, I'd be like, Dad, you're fucking ridiculous, man. Just turn yourself in. You know you can't.
Dad, you're missing half of your teeth. They're gonna pick you out of the lineup first.
Oh, that's mean.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's got his grill in order. His grill is fine right now.
Is it? I was just going for a joke. Sorry, Mr. Hoffman. Please don't punch my teeth out.
Why the fuck are you listening to this podcast? I was like, I don't know. I couldn't help my dad hide a dead body because he'd be too emotionally scarred. I was like, I could probably help Steve though. And then I'd make him some tea and then talk to him about how we're never going to tell anybody about this. It's going to be okay, buddy. Oh, that's funny. Oh, and I'm out of picks.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get some here in a second too.
Are you gonna make any or what?
What do you mean? Am I gonna make any?
I meant what I said. Are you gonna make any picks or what?
Oh, I thought you were making picks.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were right behind me and gonna look in the chest. Yeah, I already made like 40 picks or whatever, 30 something.
Dude, you know that dude Jason Richardson, who I've sent you a couple of videos of? He's like fucking disgusting at the guitar.
I don't know. Jason
Oh well,
Richardson.
he
Oh
put up a cover.
Man!
Oh no, it's raining. Right as I was about to give you some good news, he put up a cover of fucking Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies today. I'm about to listen to that shit in a second.
Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies. Now, I know I would recognize that song if I heard it, but I don't recognize it by name. I mean,
you would definitely recognize the song.
I do recognize it.
Podcast.
I recognize it by name, but I don't know what it sounds like from the name of it. You know what I mean? I don't wish you could play that on this podcast. Anyway, is it good?
I'm about to listen to it in a minute.
Jack Richardson, huh?
No, Jason Richardson.
Jason Richardson. I'm sure if I saw the guy, I would, Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to prep a real news, fake news before we got on here.
Oh, you did?
No, I wanted to. I forgot.
Oh, well. If you have any time somehow while broadcasting this podcast, you should write that shit up before Taylor gets on, or Coleman.
Oh, yeah. Perhaps both. Why don't you regale our listeners with a tale of anything while I do that?
I don't know, what kind of tale
God
do you want to
damn
hear?
it. I would like to hear the tale about how a creeper just blew up most of our base up here. But it was only dirt that got destroyed.
That's alright.
Yeah, not even the beds got destroyed. It was just all dirt. No chests even got hit. That's actually really lucky.
Man, my roommate's out there making like sausage with pepper and onions right now. And I can smell that shit in my room. Fucking smells bomb.
How many people does she have over?
Just one right now, but generally like one comes over and then like a shit ton more come over.
My man, Steve. Dude, if you got your dick sucked on this podcast, I would die happy.
That's never gonna happen. I would turn this podcast off immediately. If a girl came in this room and was like, "I'm gonna suck your dick right now,"
No,
I'd be like, "See ya, Mark."
Just turn the TV off.
I'd be like,
just leave the controller on.
I'd be like, "Fuck your 40th podcast episode."
Hey, this is your 40th podcast episode, buddy. Just turn your TV off. Let your dick get sucked on the air. That would be fucking wonderful. All I'm saying is, if some chick walked into my room and was like, "I'm gonna suck your dick, you guys," you know.
I wouldn't want to hear that shit. I would turn this podcast off right now.
Cool.
If a
Then
girl
you can
started sucking your dick, I'd
listen to it
turn my
later.
PS4 off.
Why?
I don't want to hear that. At no point in my life have I been like, man, I'd sure like to hear a bunch of mouth noises and Mark moaning in the background.
Well, first of all, I wouldn't moan. Second of all, I would never ask that of any audio selection. Like, what do you want to hear? I would never ask to, like, hey, let me hear what it's like for Steve to get a blowjob. But if it just happened on this podcast, I would gladly broadcast it and listen to it and air it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's why I wanted Justin to get his ass eaten on the podcast. That'd be great audio. You know what I mean? Like, my man just got his ass eaten on this podcast. What a fucking trooper. Steve, what did I come up here for?
You were gonna make pickaxes.
No, I already made like 30-something pickaxes. But I came up here for something else. I mean, I came to get some, but then I decided, oh yeah, I need to do real news, fake news.
I'm surprised we haven't had any viewers tonight.
There's one person. Guess who it is?
That's you.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna put the broadcast on too.
I have the broadcast paused, but I can see the chat.
You should play it so it shows more people, and they'll be like, well, there's at least 2 people. Let's see what's going on.
No, my internet's too slow for that shit.
Fucking piece of shit.
Maybe when I get this faster internet upgrade. I gotta go make a diamond shovel.
I gotta look up this real news, fake news.
Oh shit. Real news, fake news?
Yeah.
Hey, did you like that Hard Times article I sent from chat earlier?
I did like that.
Deployed soldiers blazes up on at 1620 or whatever it said.
Yeah. It's a guten Scheiße.
Hey, where are you at?
Next to all the chests in my
You want to hit
dirt
that bed?
tomb. Sure, I would love to hit this bed. I did not know it was bedtime.
Oh, hey, Taylor's birthday yesterday. His dad got him 4 tickets to Polyphia and Sean in June. He invited me to go. I was
Wait,
like,
what
fuck
did he
yeah.
get tickets to?
Polyphia and John.
Oh, no shit. That's what's up.
He invited me to go, so I was like, fuck yeah, dude, I'm stoked. Polyphia is the shit, and John's pretty good too.
I have not heard Polyphia, I don't think.
You should check him out. You might like him. How you doing on your first 40?
I'm like to the label of my second 40.
Oh shit. I'm halfway through the label on my first 40.
Well, I started drinking before we even got on, and I made sure to. Well, actually, I didn't make sure, but it was made sure by fate. I went to the store and I bought 3 40s, and I came back and I was like, hey, there's still a 40 here from yesterday, so I have 4 if I need an extra one later.
And you're probably smoking, which I am not, so.
I have taken a few hits of some reefers.
Dude, I just know I won't survive tonight if I fucking go and eat or smoke anything right now.
I know what you mean.
Where you at?
I'm in my dirt tomb.
Oh, I see you. It's cool. I'll just keep working on the pit by myself.
I'm trying to prep this bit, man. Breaking down walls here. And I mean, I should probably do it now before I don't recognize my own handwriting anymore. You know what I mean? Good call from you.
Whose handwriting is this? It's not my handwriting. My handwriting looks like this.
Dude, I would probably be the worst or like the hardest person to match handwriting from because it's all over the place.
Fucking, your drunk handwriting is not your handwriting. It's Mizark's handwriting.
Hey! Mizark, that's funny.
Who is Mizark, you ask? It's Bizarro Mark. Oh, hey, here's something. Here's a fun fact for you.
I want it!
When I was at the liquor store earlier buying my 40s, they had exactly 3 40s of High Life left, and I felt like I won the world. I was
Nice.
like, if one person more had come in and bought one of these, I would have been fucked. I would have been drinking some bullshit. But they had exactly what I needed. Little did I know there was one person who came in after me that wanted 3 Miller High Life 40s, and they're like, fuck!
It would have been worse if there were only 2, because he wanted 3, and now he's like, "Fuck! I got to go to another store no matter what, and I don't feel fulfilled just getting these 2." You know.
Well, no, I grabbed the last of the Miller High Life 40s. There was exactly
No,
3
that's what
left.
I'm saying. But imagine if there were 5, and you took 3 of them, and he wanted 3 of them also, but there's only 2 left. You know.
Yeah.
then he'd be more upset than if there was 0, because there's 0 and he's like, fuck it, I'll just get a different beer. But if there were 2, he's like, man, I wanted 3 of those though. Gotta go to a different store,
I don't know what
man.
I would have done it. I don't know what I would have done if they didn't have any Miller High Life 40s. Well, I guess they had PBR. I would have just got PBR 40s, but it's not the same.
They have PBR 40s?
Yeah, man.
Oh my god, I want one of those. Whoa. I did not know they had PBR 40s.
Get one of those when you come and visit.
I like that.
Hey, man, I'm just warning you, when you come and visit, just put on your good sport face, because I'm going to want to do all sorts of shit while you're here.
Oh, I know. I've had my
you're
good
like,
sport face on for a long.
What'd you say?
I said I've had my good sport face on for a long time now.
You mean you've